guys, welcome to our castle for this party. Well, this is the Poet Plus, not the Poet Games, as you might have realized. And well, the reason this channel exists is because I do have quite a lot of random projects not related to gaming at all, not necessarily related to any of the things that you have seen. And I wanted to make some videos about them and share them with whoever might be interested or cares to know, but I couldn't upload them there. So that's why this channel exists. And as we are talking, this channel has around like 80 subscribers or something. So I might be talking to no one or close to no one, but doesn't really matter because first of all, which transitions to the next segment I wanted to say, I've made quite a few really good friends along the way, which made the Poet Games special, and I'm pretty sure they will eventually come here and they'll watch this and they'll have their feedbacks, and some of them I'll listen and say sure, I'll try to do those, and the other ones I'll say sorry, I can't do them right now or whatever, but they'll be here. So it's shout out time. Shout out to Rio, shout out to Lahnab, shout out to Kasu, Zerlin, who else? Cami, definitely, Vanford, and actually quite a lot of other people. I might be like forgetting some people. I'm really sorry if I didn't mention your name, but thank you guys. If you're watching, even if you're not, still thank you. Besides that, this is the first video that you're seeing, although I am working on some other videos already. There are like some scenes of them are done and some new segments are not. But I don't know what is the upload schedule of this channel. There might be not a routine. There might be like few videos suddenly and then nothing for a while. I really don't know how it's going to work, and I have learned my lesson since you guys are still waiting for the day 20 of the drift challenge, which I definitely have made. Because of that, I'm not going to promise anything, but there are some very random projects, I can tell you that much. Oh, Goody, by the way, sorry, I should have done the shout out for Goody as well, definitely, sorry Goody. So all of that said, let's go. This video specifically is about a microphone upgrade. We haven't gone live yet from the time I've changed the microphone in the setup, and I wanted to first show it to you guys. Well, actually, this video might be uploaded after we went live, but still. First of all, what I had, it was in a lot of videos. You have seen it a million times, but except the studio tour, I don't think we have talked about it that much. What I had was a Comica STM USB, which is a condenser mic. And it was really great. The time I bought it, it was serving its purpose. I got a condenser mic because I was doing a lot of more like different things, and condenser mics are, well, more accurate usually, although like it wasn't exactly a high-end version of it, but still it was good enough. And I was using it for voice acting as well as some other stuff, and also YouTube. So that was a really good choice. It worked really well for a really long time, 3-4 years I was using it. But few things I need to say is condenser microphones are usually more sensitive. So it's better to use them in a really isolated, very properly sound isolated place, like a studio, which they are made for. And well, on YouTube, especially the time we are live and we are playing games, we are not in a, I mean, like, yes, it's a studio, but it's a very different type of studio. And well, mechanical keyboards exist. Because of that, you all love the sound of my Cherry MX Blues that I have. That's one thing. Besides that, condenser microphones can have a little bit of a noise level, like noise background, if they are not very well like isolated, which well, that microphone wasn't isolated here, that's for sure. It was literally on top of a keyboard. Uh, but also I need to say some of the good things about that microphone as well. First of all, the time I bought it, it was like some of these were like the features I really looked forward to have, which was like it had a built-in gain control, which I could change it like very quickly, which was lovely. Um, it had a mic headphone jack at the side, so you could, in theory, listen to yourself when you're talking, which is lovely if you're a if you have had experience with this type of situations. But the problem with that was that the microphone was having a little bit of a delay. So it wasn't exactly real time. There was a little bit of a delay, which was jarring. But that was one of the other things. And best thing about that microphone was it was USB. It had a Type-C connector. The other side, you could have connected it to any USB Type-C, and the other side would have been Type-A in my case. Going to the PC, plug and play, no need for setup, nothing. It was lovely, and I really enjoyed having it for a while. 3-4 years again. We say thank you to that microphone, but it is time. To be honest, I could have used that microphone for a really long time after this, but well, I really wanted the upgrade. I really liked the microphone that we bought, and well, we bought it. It's time to talk about the new microphone, which is SE DYNACASTER DCM8. For those of you who don't know what is SE or who is SE, SE is more of a professional brand for audio in compared to Comica, which is the consumer level brand. So they kind of make microphones for more like professionals. Like for example, one of their brand ambassadors and like one of the bands that actively use their microphones in concerts and stuff are Evanescence, for example. Anyone? Yeah, they are quite big. Not maybe as big as Rode or Shure or stuff like that, but like they're quite okay. They're doing well and they're good. So SE has one microphone, one dynamic microphone for stage performances. It's apparently like really, really famous, and everyone likes that, which is V7. It's their legendary mic that everyone likes. They took that microphone, they put it in a podcast type of like enclosure, and they call it DYNACASTER DCM8, and that's what I got. I really like it. But let's talk about some of the stuff that this microphone has, or well, some of the things that might not be really great initially, or some stuff. First of all, so I told you that was the previous one was a condenser microphone. This microphone, the new one, is a dynamic microphone, which is, well, I'm not the person who is eligible or knowledgeable enough to explain what it is, but just a very quick thing, if you want me to explain, is like dynamic microphones are more versatile, although they are not as sensitive or as high performance as condenser mics necessarily, but they're a lot more forgiving as well. So you don't necessarily have to have a studio next to you and like isolate everything. They are made for like stage, for example, because like when you're on stage, you have a lot of noises, drums are being played, and like you can't have a condenser micro, something like that. Or like for example, I'm not pointing at anyone, but someone may be having a Cherry MX Blue next to the microphone, for example. Dynamic microphones are a lot more forgiving and a little bit more directional in my experience. Just saying. Um, that's that. So the new microphone is a dynamic microphone, which hopefully you'll hear less of my Cherry MX Plus in the background. Besides that, it's really better than the Comica one. Like the difference is not, they're not supposed to be comparable, to be completely honest. But some downsides or some hassles. First of all, this is not a USB microphone, which means it only uses XLR, which you'll see on the picture. You see a picture on the video. And DCM means that, well, your PC doesn't have a DCM port, and even if it had, yeah, it's not a good idea. So you need an audio interface. You need another device to be able to power the microphone and get the signal, transfer it to digital signal, and send it to the PC. So we got the microphone, we got an audio interface now, and then it goes to the computer. That's one thing. So more expenses. Besides that, this microphone needs phantom powered audio phantom power support, which is 48 volts. So not every audio interface works as well. You need to have the one which supports phantom power. But all of that said, I love it. I have recorded some samples, like audio samples from each of the microphones. You can listen to them. Hopefully, given YouTube's compressions and stuff, you can still understand the differences. So hey guys, this is a test from the microphone that you have all heard it a million times. Comica STM USB. So that's something that we are saying goodbye to. This is the quality. This is without any filters, without any noise cancellation or anything else, and with the AC on actually. And this is the normal usual spot that I sit and I talk. And here's the keyboard sound in the background. And now we'll switch to the new microphone SE. Let's go. So hey guys, this is the new microphone, the SE DYNACASTER with the M-Audio M-Track Solo audio interface. I am sitting in the exact same place as I was sitting with the other microphone. So this is the situation. Also, I will hit some keys just to see how much of a feedback you get right now. Again, there's no noise cancellation running. AC is running, and no more filters on top of the audio. But hopefully you do hear it and tell me what you think. I love the new microphone. So that was that. Say hello to the SE. And the next video you'll see is definitely not about anything related to the computer setup or streaming setup. So if you're interested, would be lovely if you sub to the channel and like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't, and well, God knows when, but see you eventually in the next one. See ya.